Nobody has captured an entire case from beginning to end. So I thought it'd be really cool to write a book that takes one of the cases and shows all of the different things that a forensic accountant would do, such as interviewing people, collecting evidence, working with the police, working with attorneys. This case had a lot of elements that makes it an interesting story. The targets did not know that we had an idea there was a scheme. We had good probable cause. We had access to the facility. So we were able to choreograph it, and it just went really, really well, where we could create a ruse to get certain individuals out of the area long enough for us to show up, take control of the area, and then do what we needed to do. Financial crimes aren't something you can wait for. If you do, then what happens is evidence is gone over the weekend. People come back and destroy evidence. They steal the computers. So once you get the call, you have to react to it very timely. I think what we're seeing now is more people who are acting out of desperation. So people who, good people who are just making poor decisions, and it has a serious impact on their life. A typical situation could be a bookkeeper who's got a spouse making good income, and then lo and behold, the spouse loses their job, so now they're down to one income. They want to maintain their lifestyle, so what do? Well, it's only $300 or $400 to make the mortgage payment this month. It's a simple borrowing of a small amount. It doesn't get put back. Nobody noticed. I'll do it again. And next thing you know, we're at $50,000, $100,000, $1 million. We don't do a lot of cases where somebody steals $1 million in one time. They've stolen a lot of money over a long period of time. A lot of times we interview people just to find out who they are, what they do, how long they've been to the company, what do they have access to, where are their areas of opportunities, does Jane Doe write out checks, does Jane Doe make deposits, and what's going on in Jane Doe's life to the extent that I can find out. Does she have kids? Is she going through a divorce? I'm looking for, what would be her motive? Why would Jane Doe be stealing from the company? When you do a case, it's like doing a puzzle. All right, if you go back to my childhood, I used to spend a lot of time putting together puzzles. And I'm very comfortable going and talking to people who have the pieces to the puzzle but don't necessarily want to give you the pieces. It's really an accomplishment to go through the process and at the end be able to hand off your report to a prosecutor, to a judge, to the client, and say, listen, this is what happened. I know this is what happened. It started out with like this, and through my efforts, this is what we were able to put together. And it's fact. It's what happened.